Confuse me.
So
you said 4 passes.
So that's 1.
2.
2.
Okay.
3. 4.
And blow out between each pass?
No, and then go blow out.
And
then come back and do 3.
So if you do 4, you blow it out. You come back and do 3, then you blow it out.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Just blow it out every time you turn the machine off.
Okay.
Spread it on 2. Don't forget to come back up on 4. When you start to get further in, you can just spread it on 4. It really doesn't matter. Go.
I'm gonna need you to watch over me in the beginning because you just give me
another
a lot of information.
So another cue when you're polishing is, and this took me a while to learn, that this hand here does all the work.
Okay.
So I'm going to push down with this hand. What you'll have a tendency to do is drive with this hand, and then what happens is you lift the pad up. So all this hand does, if you kind of keep your index finger here, it's a little harder to drive it. All this is doing is stabilizing. So when I'm running the machine, this hand is doing all the moving, and this just stabilize it, because I want to keep the pad flat. And remember, decent cadence, and I'll come by and yell at you. It's my great joy in life, to be better than you at something. There you go.
So this already has compound on it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, 2 dots.
Okay.
So maybe I should hang out here while you work on
let's just hang out in the beginning.
Okay. You guys know how to do it. You guys go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get more. All right, first put the polish on.
What's the hand thing? Like this?
Yeah, so 3 fingers.
Like this?
Yep, and then you can put that other finger on top.
Okay, yeah, I got that. Okay.
Okay, don't drive with this hand. I just kind of grab it like this.
This is the trigger?
Right, you're just gonna pull the trigger and then you clip it in.
Okay.
So that it stays on.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
Take this, you can put it over your shoulder to keep it out of the way.
Dot me up.
So we're gonna go 2 dots. Should shake up polish. 2 dots. We probably should have blown this out, but we'll be fine.
Okay.
2 dots.
Then where do I start on the trunk? On the edge?
So you're gonna just do this section.
Okay. So you push down first, right?
Yep.
Do you mush it around or just?
You could, so you don't fling it everywhere. You can actually just kind of move it around.
I've seen people kind of do that.
You can do that. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. Let it rip.
Oop.
Pull and hold. Hold it. Clip it in. You clipped in. You have to pull it tight. You have to pull it all the way. Pull it all the way in, but don't do it with a thing off the car. Pull it all the way in, nice and tight.
I'm scared because I don't want to hold it in the same spot too long.
You can't mess anything up. Got it? Okay, so another thing you got to manage is bring it down here.
Well, I'm doing my pass.
Yeah, do your main pass and we'll work on your edges here in a minute. Spread it around first.
Like this?
Go quickly out. Because this polish diminishes, so you want to spread it around. There you go, nice and flat. Remember everything in this hand. Push down. You don't have to push so hard that you dent the panel, but just push down. Nice and smooth. See, it's not rotating. You're actually leaning in a little bit. There you go. So that was 1.
Okay.
You got 3 more to go.
Okay. But so you don't do the full trunk, you just do in sections like this?
Yeah, because the polish breaks down. So as you start polishing, it dries out and breaks down. And so that's why you want to spread it around, because think about it, there's big pebbles in there to start on the first pass, when you spread it around. Then the first pass,
the next one will go like this, right?
Correct. So it'll break down, break down, break down, break down. And so this is a diminishing polish. This is like a beginner polish for idiots. That's why I like it so much.
Okay. So do I wipe it between or no?
Well, you're already kind of drying out, but between each sets of passes, yes. The other thing you want to manage is the edge.
Yeah, so, don't go too far over the edge.
Well, so check this out. You can see it right here. So you see?
Oh, you have to curve down a little with it?
Yeah, you see how the edge of the pad is not out here. That's not the edge. Yeah. The edge is in where the backing plate is.
I get you.
So I want to come to the edge of this. And notice it stopped moving. Now it's not moving. That's no good. So I want to make sure it's moving. And so when I'm up here on this edge, I don't want to go over the edge. So if I bring this over the edge, then what happens is I miss the peak. Then what happens is that the thing cups like this. And so I want to bring this area here right up to the edge of it. So I'm polishing this whole perimeter.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So if I come over here and I come out like this, I'm actually missing the peak, and there's a possibility of burning this because the pad will come over and cup it and lift up, and you'll never get this here. So when I'm in here like this, I'm looking at the pad to get to the edge. And you don't have to be, let the machine drive, so you don't have to be so tense. Keep it in tight and just nice and smooth. Just like that. Nice and smooth. And then you'll go up and you'll make the pass like this. You can move the thing around however you need.
Do you need to add 2 dots every time?
Yeah.
So what you did right there was just an exhibition.
Yeah. So let's go blow it out. I'll show you how to blow this out here real quickly. Let's go out here and let's get a little more slack.
Yikes.
All right.
I get so
Let it
nervous.
rip. There's no nervous. You can't mess anything up. There you go. You're locked in. Smooth. Go ahead. Move it smooth.
Oh yeah.
Spread it around first. Okay. Up to the edge, right there. Too far. You're lifting. That was 1. This is gonna take you all freaking day.
It's nerve-wracking to do it on a car like this. Like, I feel like I should learn on a drift car, not on something like this.
I mean, this isn't a really aggressive polish. It's not.
No, I'm trusting you if you're trusting me with this.
Yeah, it's really kind of hard to mess up. The way you can mess up is if this hit like the edge of the paint, like near your door handle or something like that. Other than that, there's not really much you can do to mess it up.
When you say I'm lifting, you just mean I'm not putting enough pressure?
So what's happening is this, and so I can see it from the side. So what's happening as you're going up, you're lifting it up like this a little bit. Not that aggressively, but as you rock back, if it's not rocked back.
I think I'll be better off if I kind of hold it more like this, because it's easier for me to see the pad. Because it's hard for me to see if it's lifting or not when it's
the
like
magic
this.
is right here. Let go of that.
I'm not.
You can feel it. See, that's lifting. But it's very subtle. Very subtle. And then what's happening is as you come in here, you start doing this. So if I just do this, it never lifts up.
Someone looks like he's going really fast. You yell at him.
I will. See the speed? You're like this. Just speed it up a little bit. And this section's about done. We're going to address this when we do the back side. It looks pretty darn good, man.
Maybe it'd be
Look at
better
that.
off showing me how to do the wheels.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. No, but I mean, there's only one way to learn. You got to get in and do it.
No, absolutely. I'm definitely not opposed to learning. It's just very
Dang, that looks good.
nerve-wracking on this.
And this is just the compound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is more than acceptable.
Good enough garage.
So here's what we can do. Since we got you on camera doing the work, if you want to get this done, we can, we'll have you finish polish. Finish polishing is even easier, but you can follow me with a towel, like my towel boy.
That's fine.
We'll get you working on the wheels.
I'm number whatever. I just want to mess it up. You're lifting. You're lifting. I'm just kidding.
Cool thing about this is it spins. So the first thing we're gonna do before we get too far into it is we're gonna take all these nibs off. Right? So I think what will probably
Is this
help.
gonna be like taking the stickers off where you're gonna regret it?
No. No, definitely not. Do you want to leave the stickers on?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We didn't do a very good job of, since we didn't clean the wheels. I think what we should probably use some O&R. Let's spray it down. Backside as well.
Should we be worried at all about the spraying on the wing?
The what?
The wing, or no?
Oh, nah. But yeah, you should probably move it. That won't hurt it, but we're gonna be spraying eraser on it. We're just gonna clean up the barrel. Because these are satin, it's not a big deal, but you know, we don't want to scratch it if we can help it.
Yeah.
So we're just getting the heavy stuff off. Let's clean it up. And then we're gonna grab some eraser.
Move this wing.
Clean it even better.
Oh wow, this thing's heavy.
So no, this is alcohol based. It's gonna prep it for our coating.
Okay.
Actually, we don't want to do this yet. What am I doing?
We
We need to clean the tire.
first.
Yeah, we need to clean the tire first.
Clean the tire.
Not the back side, but the front side of the tire.
Why's that?
Because we want to get all the junk off the tire and prep it to accept a like a tire dressing. So we'll take this, spin it around.
So why don't you like the nibs?
Look at them, they're ugly. We want it smooth. We want it to be nice and smooth. All right, so let's do this. This is called Terminator.
That's safe on the wheel.
Yeah. So we want to get.
Are tires even dirty when they're new?
Yeah. Just like your car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you made videos about this. Talking about how, you know, even a new car needs to be prepped. You're just not used to this because your tires only last you half an hour. So we're gonna go through, do
It
this.
smells like brake cleaner.
It's a tar and bug remover. So it is paint safe, but it's pretty aggressive on tires. Let's see if we can get that. Tires clean. Now what we're gonna do is do one more pass with a microfiber. Soak it. Be more aggressive with it. These tires are good because there's not a lot of soap on them. Like a lot of times mounting them,
Yeah.
you get all soapy. Okay, now we're gonna denib. I'm gonna let you slide. You don't
Yeah,
have
I
to
need to film
denib the
this.
back side.
Hold on. This is new for me. What's going on here?
You're gonna denib the tires, so you don't have these unsightly.
So you see a
Pieces
car in a
of
parking
rubber.
lot and you notice these things.
Oh yeah, you don't. What the heck's wrong with you?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Before I met you, I never noticed swirls that
Yeah,
much.
now you can't unsee it, right? So now every tire you're gonna be looking at to see if they're a denibber or not. There's a small army, very small,
Do they
that
just
are denibbers.
carry razor blades in their back pocket and denib other people's tires for them?
No, because this sucks. You don't want to waste your time on other people's cars.
But
You're lucky I like you because I don't detail anybody's car. The only cars I've ever detailed outside of my own is yours. Actually, have we detailed anything? I don't think we have.
me and you?
Yeah, we only washed them. Oh, I did your freaking GT3. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
And for 3 days. So,
Are you gonna do this?
yeah, so you're gonna do this. All the way around.
Where do you put them?
Just throw them on the floor and we'll vacuum them later.
Now you want us to move on to the
Keep rolling.
first, the master.
It's just really a prank, and Matt's just trying to keep me busy, so I'm out of his way.
Serious. This is very serious. This is like clipping nails for him.
I think he's trying to keep me out of the way. Here, go denib some tires.
Spent like 4 hours doing that the other night.
Matt, don't you have like a little tool for this?
You could rub up on that all day.
Are you trying to see if I missed a spot?
Yep. I always miss spots, so. Okay, so now wheel's relatively clean. We cleaned it with Optimum No Rinse. Normally, like if you had a new wheel, you wouldn't have to do that step. But now we're gonna take Carpro Eraser, which is an alcohol-based prep. And because these are satin, like we can't really polish them anyway, but they're new wheels, so we don't really have to worry about clay barring them or anything like that. If they weren't new, then you'd probably need to try to clay it or auto scrub it to get all the junk off, because we're going to coat these with Crystal Serum Light. And if we coat them and you don't have them prepped and clean, then it's not going to, you're not going to get a good result. It's not going to stick. So we're going to clean these up like this. And once they're clean, you're going to set it aside, and then once you're done with all of them, then we'll start working on coating them.
Easy enough. Got it.
So use these towels for cleaning, these for the dirty work.
Eraser last, this first.
Correct.
And then
so
the
first thing to do would be the tire, then clean it with this. Be careful not to scratch. Use the black towels to clean it with this. And then
this is the final step.
Yep, correct.
Do you want me to erase the barrel as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why I sprayed it in there. And then don't touch the wheel face, because you don't want to get finger, oils from your fingers. So just grab the tire and set it aside, and then we'll work on coating it. Cool.
Do I do inside of the spoke holes, or does that not matter?
Yeah, everywhere. On the back side too, because we're going to coat the whole darn thing.
So like in those holes, Yep.
This car's going to look freaking sick.
I'm glad you're excited.
And to think, someone probably just polished this, but they just didn't know what they were doing. They just ran some, moved some polish around on the car.
Yep.
So that was 4 passes, and then 3 more with the Mini. That seems to be the trick. We could probably just use a more aggressive polish, but paint is really receptive to polishing, man. It's not an issue at all. It's very BMW-like. Like this isn't reacting like Japanese paint at all. No. It's much more BMW-like. I mean, I'm not getting any kind of towel-induced marring when I'm wiping. It's correcting out nicely. All that oxidation and stuff, I thought was failed. It almost looked like somebody spray painted it. I thought it was just stained. And it's just cleaned right up. So this car is going to come out great, like really great. I'm going to get all this here. Wow, it's so nice, man. I'm pumped. This is doing way, like miles better than I thought it was going to do. Even smells like a stinky old Japanese car in there. I'll tell you what, dude, it's coming around on me, though. Seeing this thing rolling behind me, I thought he didn't even listen to me. I thought Paul Walker was behind me.
That's not appropriate.
What?
It'll still not with us anymore.
Well, I get that. Come on, Bryce, you can start crying? You can cry on me, bro? I so badly want to finish this right now. Let's keep moving. Let's go see how those guys are doing. And so there's still some, but this is going to take the power lock really well.
Yeah. The middle section might need to be hit again.
Yeah,
I can hit that with this.
Pretty rough there. Yeah, looks like a freaking new car. Down here looks great. This was all scratched, yeah.
Right here.
Wow, it looks like blue. Yeah.
Well, let me hit that before we raise it.
Yeah, hit that middle section. Don't push too aggressively, but. So we're gonna debadge here, but just for the purposes of polishing. He's gonna get some new fresh badges. I think it's okay to put these back on. I'm gonna leave the Vspec badge alone. I'm gonna take the Nissan off, the GTR off, and get this really clean. Dude. Yo, that's pretty sick. You could leave that off.
What?
You could leave the Nissan off, there's no holes. That's awesome.
Yep.
Just put that on, leave this. All right, well, let's do one together. Okay,
All
wheel
right,
number
so where's
2.
the spray bottle he gave me? I think we were using this.
Okay, so we don't need any of these then.
This is how he does it.
You need these. Give me a spray bottle.
I'm just kidding.
Get out of here. You should probably put gloves on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And he was like, nah.
Yeah, well, he's gonna die when he's 38.
I asked. I was like, doesn't.
You did ask me that.
I know. I was like, doesn't Shulman always wear gloves? Is there a reason? He's like, no, you don't need gloves. And then I asked Shulman, and Shulman's like, I just like gloves. I'm like, all right, I won't wear gloves then. You're not wrong,
All right.
Shulman.
And you should never leave coating bottles open.
All right. Well, that wasn't communicated to me. All right. My instruction was
He's
very
a reasons
loose.
guy, isn't he?
All right. So
He should have been in our class. I should have made you take it with us.
me,
Yeah.
I'm down. 4 to 5 drops.
I've been telling you to take it for years.
I don't even have time to brush my teeth, dog.
Well, you can make time. You'll find more time.
3, 4, 5. How's that?
That's good.
All right. Now what? At first we were doing small sections, and then I realized that
You
like.
could do the whole face of the wheel here, no problem.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious.
He was having me do this section.
Yeah.
Stop. Do it. and
Well,
then-
listen to me.
I'm
I'm your
no,
daddy.
I'm just telling-
who's your daddy?
no, trust me. It was taking way too long the other way. Time is money. Time is valuable.
Yeah, just
And
roll this whole darn wheel, the whole face
with
of
just
it.
the 5 drops.
You'll
redo?
you'll be able to tell because you can see the
You can't see it on the satin. You can't see it
Sure
at all.
you can. I
No,
can see it right now.
I can't. You can't see it on the satin. You can see it on the lip because the lip is gloss. You can't see it on the satin.
Well,
at
then
all.
you're not using enough. You should be able to see it. You should change shade. A couple of drops on there. Good job. Keep revisiting the bottle.
He was making me worried that it would cure
Getting
too
all
fast.
the cracks. Remember, this spins if you need it to. That's the point of it.
Okay, so what I did last time is
You're good.
I did
keep
that,
going.
and
Keep
then
rolling. Keep rolling.
and then I did the spokes.
Yeah. The key with coating is to keep yourself organized. You know, a lot of times it makes sense to start near the valve stem so you'll know where you went, especially if it's hard to see.
I started on the Volk sticker. That's how I'm finna member.
See, look, it changed.
Now
It's
I
completely
can see
changed
it.
the color.
Well, before it was barely getting on there
And
because
you
it
weren't
was.
using enough. Now level it out. So there you go. So this, not all coatings are like this, but this coating is super forgiving. So you have plenty of time to do a larger area like this and a simple wipe on, wipe off.
What kind is this? Crystal Serum Ultra?
Yep, Crystal Serum Light. You got it.
Okay, and then I just do the center and then wipe it off.
And then wipe the excess, yep. There you go. Start wiping so do the barrel first, and then follow your same path. And don't just surface wipe it. So don't buff it off, right? You just wanna
yeah, I've been buffing.
gently wipe it.
He
You're not trying to wipe it off, you're trying to flatten it.
He told me to level it with this.
Yeah, well, you're leveling it, not wiping it off.
Got it.
You wouldn't be able to wipe it all off, but you just want to gently make sure it's all level, you don't have any high spots. And it's really hard to make a high spot on a satin wheel. You go get your coffee, are you ready to work?
Not yet. I was going to, I wanted to learn how to do the wheel, and then I was gonna go get my coffee, but obviously you're here now, so.
Flip it around and let her off. Oh, shoot.
Or do I do the other one first? Do I do EXO first?
No, flip it around,
and then
finish
do
the,
Okay.
yo.
Yeah, this is way easier this way.
Slow it down a little bit. Get the whole surface. Don't miss, you're missing a bunch of spots.
No, I go back over it. I go back around the outer edge and then I go from here and go on the inside.
All right, you got it. Keep going. I'm gonna start polishing.
Okay.
All right, so back to compounding. And I can go right over the lights too. I'm going to address this curve here now that we're on the back side of the trunk. Man, it's so good. Can't wait to see this up here. Amazing. I thought that this would all be screwed. We picked a good day to come and see the chaos. Quite a bit of solvent pop in here, but it does look a whole lot better.
So what is solvent pulp? Those little freckles like?
Yeah, see that? When solvents come to the surface, but they never really escape, it leaves like a little air bubble under there. That's generally what solvent pop looks like. I don't like how this light really didn't clean up. Yeah, it just needs to be finish polish. That'll fix it. So what we'll do is we'll catch you, we're all gonna finish compounding, do the lights, do everything. And it'll be interesting to see if we can kind of bring these back to life. But we'll come back to you when we have something that changes. All right, so now we're on to finishing. The advantage of finishing is it takes a whole lot less long. We did all the work, removing the defects, getting rid of as much of the etching as possible. Because what will really make the car look nice is when we polish the glass.
No, that's why I was thinking to.
Yeah.
Because I hate, like, this looks like shit.
Don't close it, just leave it. Because I'm gonna need to get in here. So, finishing polishing, we can do much bigger sections because we've already done most of the work. So now we're just jeweling it up. And this paint is really responding well to finishing. The normally, like, Jescar finishes down so well, but we did have quite a bit of I guess you could say like polish burning into the surface. I don't even know how to explain it, but we've been able to remove and jewel it up even better by going with finishing, the finishing step. But I'm breaking this into thirds, where before I'd broken it up into like 6 sections. And we're just making 3 passes, nice and slow, nice and controlled, just to jewel it up. So there's 2. Actually, that was a 1, sorry. Yeah, buddy. This is the fun part. Actually, the fun part is Jescar next. It's so good. It's gonna change your life. You'll be affected for the rest of your existence. I'm starting to think we should coat this thing. It's a whole lot better. Not perfect. I mean, nothing on this car is going to be perfect, but it's pretty good. Nice. That was worth the effort, I think. Take it apart, clean it up. This had a lot of toweling, like straight line toweling marks, drying marks. They were able to pull out pretty quickly and easily. Look at that. I think I even got all those straight line scratches out. There was a bunch of them. There's still a little bit in this crevice, but looks remarkably better. All right, so we're rolling through the car here. We have we just finished all the Sonex Perfect finish on yellow pads. They're doing the last of the side skirts. I did the door jambs. Adam put the wing back on. We need to hit the little winglets on the end. And I'm gonna polish the glass here real quickly. So we're gonna knock out the glass, and then we're gonna wipe the car down with the eraser and coat it. All right, so just finished up the glass. What I did was polish on speed 6. And again, we're just cleaning the glass. Polishing the glass is not really a thing. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna get any scratches out, so it's kind of a pointless move. But what I'm doing, I'll show you in a second, I'm using the Nano to get up here on the edge to clean up this edge. Really, we're just cleaning it more than anything. But we're about done. Bryce is finishing up the front bumper. We're gonna eraser this thing and start to coat it. Okay, so that's a wrap for glass. Finished polishing. Now we're gonna kind of clean up all the polishers, clean up this whole area. I gotta run home to grab some solution finish because we're gonna do the trim and glass and all of that. We're also gonna clean up the glass with number 39 and then we're done. So maybe we'll wrap this episode here and go to the next episode for all the finishing steps. I'm gonna put the wheels back on and get this thing wrapped up. I'm gonna do it all tonight.